Wow, super fun. Wow, that's cool. Holy, this loam is amazing. Do another jump. Wow, this is so good. This is like BC riding right here. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are in beautiful Randolph, Vermont, here riding some new trails to me. I've never been here before. In my last video, a commenter said that I should check these out. I'm going to be starting up north, climbing up to, I believe, the black downhill called Cut It Loose, and then after that I'm going to be riding back through town and climbing up ZB, and then I think I'm going to do an out and back on ZB, and then end my ride with either 9-pound hammer or arm pump. Yeah, but super excited to be here. Always love riding new trails, so let's get right after it and get on the trails. All right, after a little bit of riding and climbing through town, we are officially on the single track. I think we have a nice little green climb trail ahead of us here for quite a ways, about 2 miles, and then nice black trail. I'm not really sure what it's all about, but always excited to try new trails. All right, now we start the climb on Apple Core Climb here. Very cool in here. First impressions are the climb trail is very manageable. Fun little switchbacks, nothing too challenging. I'm really getting a good vibe already. All right, just turning left on Hansel and Gretel. The ride in here has been super fun so far. Normal cross-country climbing, but looks like the trails are in really good shape. Nothing too challenging so far, but that's what you're gonna get on a green climb trail. Nice. Oh, this is fun. I thought this was gonna be a climb, but we got a little downhill. Love that. Wow, that was very good. Very good so far. I just want to thank everybody that caught my first video. Never thought my first video would be received as well. So I just want to keep the momentum going and keep showing you guys all these awesome trails. Not sure of an upload schedule just quite yet, but I'm thinking at least 2 or 3 uploads a week is what I'm aiming for. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me, that's for sure. All right, after about a 20-minute climb, I got to the top of Old 56 here and have 2 options now that we're at the top. You can take Sunday Stroll to the right, which I believe is an easier downhill, or Cut It Loose, which is a black downhill. So I'm gonna be taking Cut It Loose today. First time down this, so riding it blind and very excited to check it out. So here we go, Cut It Loose. Super fun so far. Definitely a little techier than what I normally ride, that's for sure, but fun. Wow. Oh, a little double, yep. Oh, into a nice berm. Wow, this is so good. How have I never known that this was here? Wow, this seems like something I feel like I should have known about. Wow, dark in here. Super fun. So good though, so good. Nice. Wow, definitely a little chunky in here, rooty. Doesn't help that it's super dark. Whoa. That's a little sketchy, but fun. Wow, this is good. Holy cow, how have I never ridden this? Wow, so dark in here. This is awesome. Oh, that's good. Wow, nice. Holy cow, that was fun. Wow. In my opinion, that is exactly what mountain biking should be. fast downhills, rocky, rooty, but still kind of flowy through it all. Oh, wow, that was really good. All right, now we're on lower Cut It Loose. Wow, this looks cool. Wow, dark jumps. Can't see the landings. Wow, this is amazing. Gotta always love riding new trails blind. So fun. You just never know what you're gonna ride up on. Oh, steep corner. Wow. Holy. Oh, little hip. Nice. Whoa. Holy. This is amazing. So steep and loose. Wow, this is my favorite kind of biking right here. So good. I don't know how I've never ridden these trails before. They are unbelievable. All right, now I think I'm at the bottom of lower Cut It Loose, and now I got a big climb ahead of me to get back to the other trails. All right, just backtracking past Hansel and Gretel here, and I'm on my way to Apple Core, which is a blue flow trail, I believe. I think I saw it on the way up and it looked sweet. Okay, hopping on Apple Core here. This one looks sweet. Oh, jump already, I'm gonna like it. Wow, look at these berms. Super fun. Oh, a little rock drop, yeah. Double. Wow, this is fun. Fast and flowy. Yeah, I don't know how I've never known about these trails. These are so good. Wow, little shark fins, doubles everywhere. This is fun. Wow, this is really good. Oh, didn't know that was there. Now I do, for next time, because I will definitely be back. Oh, what do we got here? The rock roll. He doesn't really roll, but that's okay. Wow, that was so fun. Oh, and that's all she rode for Apple Core. I almost want to climb up and do that again, but got a lot of riding to do, so I'm gonna move on to the next section. Initial impressions, and I am quite frankly blown away by the Randolph Trails so far. Some of the most fun trails I've ridden this summer, without a doubt. That the Black Tech Trail that I rode up top, really fun, and then Apple Core, holy cow, that was right up there with Sherburner in terms of awesome fun flow. So I think we picked the right one today. All right, after about 10 minutes on the main road, hopped onto a little gravel road here, and I believe the trails should start right up ahead. ZB, lower ZB climb. All right, here we are, ZBs. I feel like we got a big climb ahead of us here, so I will see at the top. I'm not really sure how far up ZBs I am, but it's kind of kicking my butt. I think it's a combination of the steepness and all the climbing I did on the first loop, but it's really fun though, even though I'm tired. So after about 15 or 20 minutes of climbing, I think I've made it to the top of ZB's Ridge, and I think I'm going to be taking the ridge all the way across until Sapside is the trail, I believe, and then I'm going to be backtracking along the ridge and going on to a trail called 9 Pound Hammer. I just passed the entrance to that, so we still got a long ways to go, but stick around for 9 Pound Hammer because I think that one's going to be the highlight of the entire ride. All right, so now I think all of the super difficult climbing is behind us, and we can just ride this ridge. I think it's going to be pretty fun, long little cross-country section here, up and down. But I love it though already. Super fun. I love all the rocks and roots. Oh, a little rock roll. I'm about an hour and 45 minutes into this ride, and I feel like I've been riding at a pretty good pace. So if you're gonna come on this ride, make sure you have a lot of water or food, or water and food, because you're gonna need it. A lot of climbing so far, a lot of mileage. All right, we just hopped off of ZB's and now we are on Sapside. Have a little bit of a climb here, and then I think we have a black downhill coming up. Very excited. One of my favorite things about riding bikes in Vermont is getting to ride through all of the maple syrup lines like we have here. Really cool. Some of the best maple syrup in the world comes from Vermont. Maybe from one of these taps. You never know. Little bridge here. Okay, here we go, going down Sapside. Oh, right into it. Oh, this is cool. Wow, this is steep and loose. Right into it. Wow, that's cool. Whoa, that's a low line. Ooh, I gotta be careful on this. Don't want to flat right here. Wow, this is good. Whoa, big drop. High line. Wow, this is spectacular. Not gonna take the drop. Riding alone, don't want to get hurt. Wow, is that the end? Can't be. We still got a long ways down, that's for sure. This is just really good, classic Vermont. Kind of tech and jank. A lot of sharp rocks in here, but it doesn't look too bad. Wow, it looks fun though. Holy cow. Just the loose, like loam into the roots is just so fun. You just don't know what you're coming up to. Wow. Wow. Whoa, drop. Whoa, super loamy. Wow. Really good. This must be fresh. I'm surprised how, I'm curious to know how new this is, because it looks like just totally fresh loamer. Wow. Holy, this loam is amazing. I can't believe this. I really am just, this whole ride has been blowing me away. Wow. Steep little sketchy chute. Into a jump. Into another jump. Oh, great berm. Oh my gosh. This is like BC riding right here. Steep and loamy. Oh man. That was one of my favorite trails I think I've ever ridden. Holy cow. That was unbelievable. That was top 5 best mountain bike trails I've ever ridden in my whole life. Whew. You got to get out here and ride that. Sapside, I think that's what it's called. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You got to get here and ride that. I would recommend that to anybody. Just epic. Now I'm going to head up the blue climb trail and I will meet you back at the top. All right, I'm going up this blue climb trail after Sapside, and I've hit the wall. I'm about 10 or 11 miles into this ride, and I can't believe how much more I have to do to get back to my car. Full-blown survival mode right now. All right, after that uphill, after Sapside, I'm in dire straits a little. It was a brutal climb, and had a lot of hike-a-bike, being I wasn't able to continue the ride to the trails I wanted to go to. I wanted to go into the next section over, but I guess there's a cow pasture that the trail goes through, and the cows are in the pasture currently, so you can't use the trail. So I had to turn around and hike out, and I'm about 12-13 miles in, and I am about redlined. I think I'm more than halfway through, but I'm bonking really bad at the moment. So hopefully I catch a second wind here sometime soon. I'm gonna take it slow on ZB back to 9-pound hammer, and I'm gonna reassess at the top of that to see if I wanna head down that or not. Looks like it's about to rain. I kind of feel some raindrops coming, and I am just struggling out here. The trails are really good. The riding is awesome. I just don't think I hydrated well enough before this ride and during the ride, and I'm paying for it. All right, after what felt like forever, I finally made it to the top of 9-pound hammer, and I'm gonna slowly creep down this downhill. I really normally would go a lot harder, but I'm just not really feeling myself right now, so I just want to kind of check it out, and maybe next time we'll go a little harder. Wow, this is cool though. Very good in here. Whoa. A little chunky. I love it. Oh, I'm so tired though. Wow. This is full gas. Really cool rock work in here. Wow. These trails are just like carved right out of the side of like the trail, barely even any big cutting, but really fun. You could tell that a lot of time went into them. Yeah, if I was to do this differently, I would probably just do one section or the other. I would climb, but I'll give you a rundown at the end of this ride how I would improve the route that I chose. All right, lower section of 9-pound hammer. Whoa, very cool. It's like sketchy. This is like sketchy Sidewinder from Kingdom Trails. Holy cow. All right, now we are just heading back to the car right now. That was a great day of riding, and I will catch you at the car. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me for another ride. I had a lot of fun here in Randolph. If I was to do this ride again, I would probably split the ride into probably 2 rides. Maybe come ride in the morning, have some lunch, ride the second half. The full loop together, about 15 miles, kind of crushed me. I don't know if that's because I wasn't eating enough, not drinking enough, but I would definitely do that first half of the ride and go up lower ZBs and come down arm pump or 9-pound hammer, and that would be one ride. And then another ride would just be climbing up ZBs all the way over to Sapside, and then maybe coming back on the road. I think I made a mistake by climbing back up the way I came. So I would do ZBs all the way down to Sapside to the road, and that would be one ride. And then the first half and lower ZBs to 9-pound hammer would be my second ride. But all in all, these trails are amazing here in Randolph, and if I'm being honest, I think these should jump to the top of everybody's list. If you haven't been here, you have to get here soon. These trails are unbelievable, and you don't want to miss them. You got to ride them for yourself. So Thanks for joining along. Please like and subscribe, comment, let me know where I should go next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.